And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's MP in at the point. And for the Magic, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
And all the hype around this means we should expect to see MP controlling the ball for most of their possessions. He will have to have his head on a swivel on passing and creating scoring opportunities.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. He creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can. They usually win. So that's what he's set on doing.
Yeah, don't complicate it. Seems pretty straightforward. Thank you. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Carter.
You know, Vucevic may not be the shot blocker that other big guys are, but I think he's a very disciplined defender. He'll be in good position and change a lot of shots as a result.
Vucevic a screen on Suggs. The drive by MP. And now Orlando on the break. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Okoro. MP outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bain. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Vucevic. That one misses. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, we kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way. Oh, Carter Jr., great time.
Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Bain with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break from 11 feet away. Great positioning on the putback.
Great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Bulls trail by 8. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's MP. 11-point game his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Okoro finds MP. Here's Buzelis. Offensive rebound. And it's Vucevic missing.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Down low, Buzelis. Great defense that time from Banchero. Wagner passes to Suggs. Missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside White. Now MP. To the paint. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Vucevic.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Banchero outside. Pass to Carter. Banchero dishes to Carter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Bulls trail by 8. And here's Hardy. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Suggs looking around. Carter kicks to Bane. Carter with a screen on White. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Bulls shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. In the corner, Okoro with it. Buzelis with the ball. Pocket 6. White the pass to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's White missing. Magic leading by 8. Outside, Bane. Here's Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
6 on the shot clock. White gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Back to Wagner. Carter with the screen. And then Carter with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Hardy. The Magic getting the bucket.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Now, here's Bane. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Bane sets the screen for Wagner. Banchero outside. Misses the 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet.
What's up, brother?
Buzelis' shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Magic leading by 6. Banchero looking around. Pass to Carter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now Buzelis. Back to MP. They set the pick. Driving inside. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target with his 3. Orlando's gone 3 of 6.
Yeah, I ended up stopping late in the game, and I was getting my butt kicked, so I was like, I'm just going to go to bed.
And a miss there on the dribble. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls, trailing here by 8. Okoro kicks to White. Hardy passes to Okoro. It's White on the wing. And stolen by Wagner. To the inside. Payne with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways.
But I replayed the Pistons game, still got my butt kicked. Ended up with like 13 assists or something.
Wagner comes in for Payne.
Did get some VC to try to give us a little bit of a boost, man, to get off that 60.
Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. Batadze is out there with Wagner. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Suggs. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. That's his out there for Orlando. Williams for 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Magic leading by 7. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Latre. Chicago grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Shot clock at 5. Williams gets the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wagner, a screen on White. It's deflected. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drills the baseline jumper. Suggs has got 7.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Williams, a screen on Suggs. MP passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the paint. Outside, Suggs. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for.
Pass to Hardy. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Smith taking full advantage of his length and athleticism there. Love to see that.
Magic leading by 4. Outside, Suggs. Now Batadze. Back to Suggs. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Suggs. White against Wagner. White, good. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Booz Ellis comes in for Williams. Now, here's Wagner. D right on him. Down low, Banchero uses the glass to finish the lane. Banchero's got 5 now.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Booz Ellis. And then Booz Ellis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Booz Ellis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Batazzi setting a screen for Banchero. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. That evens the score. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Now, MP. To the middle. Here's Booz Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Banchero passes to Batazzi. And Batazzi throws it down.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
MP outside. Pass to White. Up and in on the layup. White's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
White against Bane. Here's De Silva. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. Booz Ellis grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Over in the corner, White. Here's MP. Inside. And then Booz Ellis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Booz Ellis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. To the paint. There's Batazzi. And Batazzi throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
Guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way. Pass
to Vucevic. MP right side. Here's White. Off target from outside. Orlando's gotten in trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Payne finds Batazze. Here's De Silva. Connects from 3-point range. De Silva's got his second basket of the night.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
MP with it. Picked up by Banchero. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. The Bulls third.
Yeah, I like the passing. The scoring will come eventually. Only thing is I don't have an outside shot, so I definitely got to work on that. And free throws.
Their team had the hot hand.
Outside, Suggs. Payne against White. Payne passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Tonight, they found something with Carter Jr.
Pass to Vucevic. Okoro kicks to MP. They set the pick. Down low. Left side Suggs. Over MP. And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 6 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 4. MP looking around. Pass to Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Right side White. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Suggs. A three-pointer, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic leading by 4. And we'll return shortly.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving them too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Hardy in at the 1. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Carter outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it goes down 2 points. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Pass to Okoro. Now Vucevic, defended by Carter. To the right side. Picked by Vucevic. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from White.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, we've come to expect Carter to be good for a steady performance, but tonight he's taken over on the offensive end.
Pass to Okoro. MP with a screen on Wagner. Here's Buzelis. Outside, White. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Outside, Bane. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing. The Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And here's Hardy. Over in the corner, White. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Oh, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Banchero, right side. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Perfect start coming out of the half. Really like the execution.
Banchero outside. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Here's MP. Another shot. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Suggs passes to Carter. Banchero up top. He's got 13. Three-pointer. And it's Carter missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
MP up top. He's covered by Suggs. Outside, White. Over Bane. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Orlando's gone.
This is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
MP outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Buzelis. MP with it. Picked up by Banchero. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Suggs passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Okoro. Back to MP. Now Buzelis. Here's White. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 5. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Giddey's checked in. Pass to MP. Now Buzelis. Buzelis off the pick from Hardy. Now here's Okoro. Here's Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. To the inside. Here's Bane. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
MP against Bane. MP kicks to Giddey. Back to MP. Pass to Buzelis. This one for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bane with it. Here's De Silva. It's blocked. In the corner, Okoro with it. To end the drought. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
The drive by MP. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And he jams it with authority.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
To the middle. Here's Okoro. And the layup falls. Okoro's got 7 points.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Payne for 3. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. A 12-point game. MP against Bane. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only 1 top 5 pick. Changes here. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Chicago grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Wagner is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Hardy passes to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Suggs finds Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
White inside. He's defended by Wagner. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from White. Suggs against MP. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 13 points in the second half. Now, here's MP. Inside, it's stolen by Banchero. Launches it. Out to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
MP against Suggs. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play